your garden won't always be pretty. I think it's important to be realistic about what my permaculture food forest looks like a lot of time living in zone 5B 6A. So let's do a January 1st garden tour. I have a lot of the ground covered right now with straw because I'm protecting dahlia tubers. I'm trying to overwinter them. We'll see how it goes because it is freezing cold outside, but more on that later. Got some of the straw around the base of my fruit trees, all of that as well. And this is what it looks like January 1st, 2026. I think a lot of us, especially those of us in colder zones, can get really caught up in what everybody else's garden looks like, especially this time of year when people in California and Hawaii and other places are like, here's all of this lush abundance happening. We have less of that this time of year. Our cycle and season looks a little different because it's cold. A lot of times it's snowing. It's snowing right now, actually. It's just something that you have to make peace with in a colder zone garden, that your version of abundance during this time of year is going to look different than everyone else's, and comparison is the thief of joy. This is my sunflower bed. I don't tend to cut these down until next season, partially because these sort of self-propagate and will shed their seeds, and then I get new sunflowers all over the place. So I just kind of let them do their thing, and I'll come through in the springtime, early spring, and take those posts down and use them for other things. These I should have taken care of already and didn't. Still remains of some tomatoes, but alas. This is my amaranth bed. The amaranth comes up every year. It self-seeds, and I've been really liking having it, and so I've just kind of been letting it do its thing in here. I'm pretty sure this is calendula coming up, and I don't know if it's going to survive the snow that we're getting, so we'll see. Even the mint is pretty much down for the count right now. So this is square one. This is really where we start every year, January 1st, beginning of the season. This is what I kind of think of as planting season. So I just got my very first seed catalog in the mail, which is exciting. And this is dream time, where we get to just sort of think about what we want to do for the next season, dream a little bit, ponder what worked and what didn't, and be critical thinkers about what worked and what didn't, because the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over again and expecting a different result, we don't want to do that in the garden. And so if something didn't work, or if two plants didn't coexist well, or if something didn't grow in one area, try something different. The nice thing about gardening is that really gardening is just killing enough plants until you don't, killing plants until you stop. So it's really a learning experience all the way around. Hold on. Rosemary, alive, doing its thing in the frost. That's weird. If that makes it through the week, I will be stunned. There also may be some harvesting that you can do. For example, these are mullein stalks. If you want to make hag torches, you can use these and dry them out. I don't know if I'm going to make any this year, so I'm just going to leave them. Also, these grow all over the property and in the food forest and stuff, so there's lots if I change my mind. But you can harvest those now. Sometimes this is a good time for seed gathering. It's a little bit wet in my area, but if it's less wet where you are, you can harvest seeds now. This is Rudbeckia. You can harvest Liatris seeds over here. I have a video that I've done in the past about how to harvest Liatris seeds, and so you can do those. Coneflower, echinacea, right over there. Those are fun and look like that. Still things that you can do and get out of your food forest at this time of year in my climate, but as you can see by the breath puffing out, this time of year is more for processing, figuring out what worked and what didn't, planning for next year, dreaming a little bit, being cozy while you consider what your next steps are. So that's kind of where we're going to be. And I'm going to start posting some more permaculture principle stuff. So if anybody's interested in that, definitely let me know. So I'll share more about permaculture and why that's the method that I use to design my food forest. I hope everyone's 2026 is off to a rousing good start. And if you are in a dormant phase like this garden, that's okay. That's the time of year. Rest, recharge, your season is coming.